we look to the front at the 5 red lights, 4 on 1. Sarkles has an aggressive point. He's staring directly into our souls. But I'm sure he just wants to get iRacing into turn 1. It's lights out, and away we go. We'll look from Dez because he's on the soft. He gets a good start. He gets side by side with Rockstar already into turn 1. It's side by side between iRacing and Sarkles. Dez, can he keep it close with Rockstar? As they all line back up. They're all pretty much in the same spot they were to start this race. Dez looks for something down into turn 3. Can he keep it on the outside on the soft, the grippier tire? Can't do anything right now. As Clarify goes around the outside, so the man on softs is the one getting overtaken. iRacing already has a bit of a gap formed. Oh my goodness, he's already out of battery. They're all out of battery. How close can Sarkles get into turn 9? Doesn't go for it. Maybe baited iRacing into thinking he was going to go for it. Ash has dropped to last. Does he have damage on the McLaren? No, he doesn't. Maybe just a bad start for the McLaren driver. Sarkles around the outside. No collisions this time. It's a clean move from Sarkles. He is up into P1 for the moment. However, he's not going to get the mushroom. iRacing will get the mushroom. As they're fighting in the midfield, Matt is still in P9. B-Dog's actually down a couple spots. Rod Montero is probably the biggest winner. He's on the hards and he's up a couple spots. Dez, the biggest loser probably. On the softs, expecting to get a good start. Got side by side, and he is down a position. Probably just gonna wait for things to unfold in the front. Side by side with Rod Montero, and it might be a bit of a push to pass. Goes off track. Another Haas is off track. Through goes V-Dog on Costa. Can Matt do anything behind? Matt is side by side looking for a move. Cannot quite get the move done, but he is very close to Costa. They're all so close together right now. No incidents actually on turn 1. Or lap 1. Very surprising there. What about iRacing Noob or Rockstar? Rockstar around the outside. Can he think about Sarkles as well? A bit of a lift mid-straight. Interesting strategy from the world champion. Will he play it smart and stay behind Sarkles to get the mushroom again, give himself a better chance at Sarkles? Yellow flags. Someone is dead. Not dead, but he's cutting the grass. Red and Ash collided. And Ash still has a front wing. Red has a front wing. There's big fighting in the front between Costa and Matt. Costa gets the position. Joe is maybe looking for a move around the outside. There's yellow flags again. It's a Red Bull of Regan Boss. He has binned it. What has happened to Regan Boss? They're side by side into turn 1 again. Joe gets the move done. Maybe a bit of leader. He definitely went off track. iRacing gets the move back done on Clarify. Or did he? Clarify around the outside. Can he make the move stick? No, not for now, he can't. Sarkles still leads. Rockstar in P2 with the mushroom. What's the battery difference between these two? Rockstar has so much more battery than Sarkles. If he really wanted to, he could probably get him by the end of this straight. Fighting maybe between the two teammates. Or are they just looking to maybe swarm on B-Dog? iRacing got double overtaken. iRacing is really struggling now. Oh my goodness, he almost just died. I don't know if y'all saw that, but he was almost just out of this race. Yeah, no, Rod is doing Rod things right now. It's the fight for first between Rockstar and Sarkles. Lap of this race so far. Anyone close? Joe's might look for a move into turn 1 on Dez. Won't go for it. How long will those softs last for Dez? Is he going to look for maybe a major undercut? We could see. As we look back at Matt and Costa, they've been fighting pretty hard to start this race. Into turn 3, Matt gets a good move done actually. We will look back up to the front with Rockstar. Will he get close to Sarkles? What's the battery like? They have similar battery, but with the mushroom, that just gives Rockstar a better chance. Will he go for the move into turn 9 around the outside? Yes, he will. He's a whole car length ahead, and Rockstar is leading here in Australia, as there's still more fighting in the midfield between Joes and Dez. Dez is just right on him. Oh, and there's a hit on the rear, and that just gave Joe's wing damage, and now he's off. What is it? Oh, something crazy is about to happen. I can already tell. Yup, I mean, dude, it's the most obvious thing ever. More fighting. Matt just went in the wall. Matt has to pit. But Joe has damage. Yeah, Bob, I can see at least 3 tickets on that, bro. At least 3. Sarkles got back by, and he has the mushroom. Switch back for I'm just gonna call him Wyatt or because he is. He's like 100 years old. Sarkles has played this to absolute perfection. He has basically a full tank. Rockstar definitely does not. He definitely does not have the mushroom. This should be a slam dunk move for Sarkles if he wants it. I mean, Rockstar's at 0. Into turn 9. Sarkles stays behind. Interesting strategy from the V-curve driver. Is he just playing it smart? No. He's just going to take his position right then and there. He's back up into P1. I have a feeling these two are going to be swapping for quite a while. Fry gets a 3-second time penalty. Nothing's new there with Fry and his time penalties. Just right in between him and Don Polo. I think he actually just got by on Don Polo. Damien, I completely forgot about this guy. I think they may have just had a bit of a touch. Nope, Damien's just lagging. I don't even know what to look at. Costa and Dez. No, it's not Costa and Dez. It's Costa and B-Dog. Into turn 1. B-Dog is still in 6th position. Not much fighting here in the top 3. The top 5. Just kind of a bit of swapping back and forth. B-Dog and Costa are still side by side. Huge slide from Costa for B-Dog. B-Dog just gives it up for now. Costa does have the mushroom. He should be able to pull away at least a little bit here. Back to the front with a Rockstar and Sarkles. Yeah, and he will stay behind. I'm curious to see between Max and Joe's, because Joe's does have wing damage, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him that much as Fry and Dez. Last season, look at Austria. What happened there? Dez voiced his opinions about it. Was not very happy about it. Fry has no care in the world for Dez, he says. We see something potentially happen between these two. As Fry will not get the mushroom, but Dez will, and Dez has so much more battery than Fry. Really look for a move into turn 1. CM Logan, actually. And there's a spin between the Audi and the Alpine. Through goes Valjeet. Does the Audi have damage? Please no. Oh, he's missing half his leg. But yeah, that's definitely more penalties. CM Logan just got hit by B. Back up here. Rod is close to clarify. I don't think he will. I think they just want to kind of sit in a train and... Sarkles isn't just going to sit in a train, though. He's going to try and overtake the world champion. Gets the move done. Rockstar will take the mushroom back. There's a bit of a slide there. I think he maybe hit the rear of Sarkles, as I think we could see some potential pit stops soon, especially for those that are on the softer compound. That Carter and B. B was just a part of an incident. I actually don't. Does B have wing damage? Not. I don't think anyone's getting past B. Like a brick wall. mean, everyone's within a second. The problem is they're just not really going for it. Could Fry go for it here on V-Dog? Definitely baited out the move. Well. And is Sarkles maybe starting to pull a bit on Rockstar? Yep, up to 0.8 of a second. Right in between Joe's and Max did go off. I don't know if anyone got shoved off or what happened, and my other driver is missing half his wing as well. So, great start for Audi so far. Yeah, that's great. Showing behind. You're not gonna go for the enough right. Separate trains. It's very interesting because these guys are just in a train. They're not really overtaking. And then these guys aren't really overtaking either. Let's look back at this little group here. Someone has boxed, and it is Sam Loken. Sam Loken will make the first pit stop of the day. And I'm guessing this will be his only pit stop onto the hard tires. Will he get that front wing fixed? Yes, he will. Probably smart decision. As it looks like Sarkles is really breaking Rockstar here. Could we see Sarkles do something special? That is the question. Another question is, can Max finally get past Joe's? He's missing half his wing, so that's just not going to help at all. But I'm pretty sure Joe's is also missing a part of his front wing. Yeah, he is. Kind of hard to get past the V-Carb driver right now. Fighting between these three of Dez, Fry, and V-Dog. Dez gets through and makes the Haas 6-7. To finally tip off the soft tire. So Rockstar did not get the mushroom, which is interesting as he speeds in pit lane. So he is under big threat from Clarify. As this is really good for Sarkles. If Sarkles can manage to keep him out of that, he could potentially go on to win this race. How close will Clarify get to a Rockstar? Not close enough. Really look for a move into turn 11. Won't just get behind. This has been nicely managed from Clarify so far. Ash and Baljeet going at it. Same with Don Polo and Baljeet. V-Dog on the inside of Don Polo. He will just give up the position. As iRacing pits, and I think that's pretty early off the medium. And the Ferraris are double stacking. So this is 100% going to hold up Fry because the rear jack guy never moves out of the way. Yeah, so Fry has been held up quite a bit. He's getting that front wing fixed as well. Ash is side by side. Yeah, Ash, if you were like 2 milliseconds more in front, you would have just got taken out, my boy. Anyways, Ash stays in P11 for the moment. Rockstar is back in the 1 second. He has the mushroom this lap, but he doesn't have the battery. None of these guys do. What about Rod Montero? Can we see a move actually being done between these drivers? You know Clarify won't give it up, but it doesn't matter because Rod Montero is back up into P3 on the hard compound tire. Are they finally firing up? Can you look for a move now on Rockstar maybe in this next lap? Sam Loken gets the fast lap as B has left the session. Let me invite B. Nice. No, I'm not. Bro. Alright, if you disconnect from now on, ask bot playing for me, because I'm not doing it. Yeah, see, because this is what happens. Clarify and Rockstar have pit. Both onto the hard tire. Rockstar going for an undercut on Circles. He was actually stuck behind Circles for quite a bit. Max is still out on old hards. He's actually behind Rockstar and Clarify, which is not super ideal. Damien, who pitted really early, he's probably going to have to make another pit stop in this race. He definitely will. Daz goes past Red, who is on old medium tires. Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess you're right. But I don't know. Sometimes bot lane doesn't do it. How long will V-Dog and Don Polo stay out? Because they have fast guys coming behind. Will Circles pit this lap? Circles does pit. So now it's the question, can Rockstar undercut Circles? How good has his outlap been? As Rob Montero in ERS race lead. We know what he does. He takes the hards long. Can Rockstar get in front of Circles? That is the big question. Around the final corner, he sees Circles on pit exit, and by the time we get into turn 1, Circles is ahead. But Rockstar has the momentum, but it's not enough. Circles has more battery. Rockstar is going to look for a move. Into turn 3, he is ahead of the B-Carb. What about Clarify? Circles has to be careful with Clarify because he knows he will go for a move at any second. Clarify on the inside is going to get the move done on Circles. What a move from Clarify. And currently in the net second place, right behind Rockstar. Rockstar's out of battery. Clarify could inherit the race lead, technically. Will he do it? You know Clarify won't back out, but he maybe will against Rockstar. There's yellows for a brief moment. I'm not sure what happened. Will Clarify go for it again? No, he won't. Wanting the mushroom. I will say Rockstar's been struggling with battery. Specifically Rockstar. It's nothing against him. But I know it's not easy to manage the battery with these cars. Clarify has more battery. He has more boost. Clarify's not going to go for a move in turn 1. If I'm Circles, I'm chilling out. As long as you're in the second of these guys, save your tires. Probably take a big push to the end. Max gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So does Rod Montero. It's a 3-second, and that could hinder his chances at a potential win. Will Clarify go for it? Into the fast right-hander where he did on Circles. No, he won't, but you know who might go for it? iRacing on Circles. He won't do it, but he has more battery than Circles. But let's look at Clarify. Can he inherit the net race lead? On lap 14. Rockstar doesn't want to give it up, but he's going to have to be forced to give it up because he doesn't have enough battery. And Clarify is in the net race lead. He's going to keep it. Circles ended up staying ahead of iRacing. I am curious to see if and when we get a safety car. Because you just know there's one bound to happen. There's not much to see. Matt on the back of Don Polo. Clarify puts in the fastest lap of the race. There is a big gaggle of cars back here. Watch from Ash because he's the closest. Might go for a move actually on Regan Boss into the final corner. Thought about it, didn't go for it. Goes for a switchback. As Regan Boss is going to pit. Okay. Fighting. between iRacing and Sarkles, and iRacing gets by on Sarkles. The Sarkles being overtaken 3 times from the time he came out of the pits to now. I guess the good thing for Sarkles, his tires are 1 lap fresher, so maybe he can use that to his advantage toward the end of this race. Close. iRacing probably wants to get within that 1 second. He wants the overtake. This might be an absolute fight for the win. Could we see some desperation attempts at the end of the race? Matt gets a 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings. As someone pit, it's Costa. Costa may have pit a bit early off of the hard tire. He thought he maybe was going to take it a bit longer. Maybe he... Oh, this actually might be... That actually is kind of smart. That's actually kind of smart because he knew that they were coming quick, like Damien, and he doesn't want to get stuck behind them. That's actually smart from Costa because he can still take the mediums this long. As Max also pits. Rockstar has the mushroom, has the battery, has the straight mode. Can he take advantage and get clarified? No, he's going to be smart. He's going to wait for the next straight. Rockstar won't go for a move. What happened to Sarkles? He gets passed by death. Something happened to Sarkles. I can only guess he spun. Or maybe contact with iRacing knew potentially, but that is really going to hurt Sarkles. I honestly think, I mean, if you're Rod Montero in the front, just take these hards as long as possible. Because at this point, it's not really going to matter. Clarify still the net race leader. It's not easy to overtake at Australia, as we've seen. So Rod might find it difficult, unless he's waiting for that safety car that he likes to get. Rockstar now. Still just gonna wait behind. Does he know that he's faster than Clarify, but he just wants to wait? Because he almost has max battery. Clarify definitely does not have battery. Racing him creeping behind. Rockstar. He's not going to get close enough. LG'd and chose with Ash close behind. Ash waiting for something to happen between these two. Have to see if something does happen. No DNF so far on lap 18. Kind of surprising. Back at Rockstar on Clarify. Still just cannot get a move done. As Rod Montero calls it into the pit lane. Rod Montero be in front of? If he can be ahead of Dez, there's a chance he could go back on to win this race. Into turn 1. He does stay ahead of Dez, and he probably will be able to keep it. This is crucial for Rod Montero, who now is, I guess he's technically like lower than P4 with his pens, but he's P4 currently on track. Will Rockstar go for a move this time on Clarify? Or we won't. Still gonna wait. At the go. It's in the fastest lap of the race to this point. Pens, I got you. There you go. All the pens. A lot of them. Still not much movement in the order. Just proving how hard it is to overtake. Rockstar definitely went off. Because Rod has been catching really quick, like Hamilton today quick. Everyone is without, like, outside of a second of each other, except for Rockstar and Clarify. Rockstar's 100% battery. There's no way he doesn't at least try a move. Montero puts in the fastest lap of the race. He is flying. The only bad thing is his 3-second time penalty. Has pit. Carter has pit. Will Rockstar finally go for a move into turn 9? Yes, he will. Rockstar takes the lead again. He takes it away from Clarify. Can he break away from Clarify now? Or will Clarify try and take it back? Yes, he will. Just sat back behind. Look at Circles and Dez. It's close. They're side by side. Oh, and a big moment for Circles. And is that the moment where he sees his GP come to an abrupt end? He's still going, but he's missing that entire front wing. And Circles has to box. He'll have to get that fixed. And poor Circles, he has another moment happen. And it's another heartbreaker for him. He has to get that front wing replaced. He's just going to watch himself drop the positions. Down to the medium tire. Unfortunate moment. Max on Matt. Will he go for it into turn 1? Yes, he will. Actually, it was a good move. Just couldn't get it to stick. Will he go for it again? Into turn 3. He is going to go for it. Doesn't get it done. back at Clarify on Rockstar. This is the fight for the race win, currently. But Rod Montero is catching and catching quick. That 3 seconds is really going to hurt him, though. You almost have a tank fight. Damien might have to pit again. Some of these in front don't have to, like Ash, Belgie, and Joe's. They won't have to. There is a lap car in front, and it's B. Is it B's AI? I think it is B's AI, because it didn't move right away. Either that or B just didn't see it. Will Clarify. Go for a move. This could be Clarify's moment to win a race in ERS. He goes for it. They're side by side. Clarify takes the lead back on lap 29 or 23. Max gets another 3-second time. Virtual safety car is deployed. I'm not sure what for. Everyone seems to be fine. Will anyone use the VSC to take a cheap pit stop? E-Dog won't, Donpolo won't, Damien will, and that is smart. It's actually pretty smart from the Mercedes driver. It's only smart if it stays VSC. Go to medium tires. CM Loken into the pit lane as well. So some people deciding to take a cheap pit stop. I have no idea. But we're back. These others have pit, but it is way too late. And we're already green. So you look back to the front, and Clarify actually broke a decent gap. Under that VSC, 0.8 of a second. That did hurt Rod a little bit, because Rod basically lost a whole lap of pushing. His tire advantage is so big that he needs to be catching more if he wants to even have a chance to win this race. Because he has to catch, pass, and then break 3 seconds, which is not going to be easy at all. I don't care what tire advantage you have. This is the only fight I want to see now. Between these two. Still, yeah, I don't know. Clarify could actually win this race. That's a really fast lap from Sarkles, 19.4. Rockstar is starting to push. Sam Logan, fastest lap of the race. As it looks like Rod has just lost any bit of pace that he maybe had, even though he still is on a big tire bench. Max puts in the fastest lap of the race now. There's only 3 laps to go. Oregon Boss 3-second time penalty. I don't think that matters. Will Rockstar go for it on lap 27 of 29? He has the chance. He's not going to take it. He's going to wait for a better opportunity later. He has way more battery than Clarify. Almost 15% more. This is for the race lead. On lap 27 of 29. Will Rockstar go for it? No, he won't. He's going to stay behind. When will Clarify start to feel the pressure of the 2-time champion? Of the supposed GOAT? As we're on to the penultimate lap of this GP. Rockstar thought about it again. He's just playing mind games, and it's clearly working because Clarify is looking really slidey. And he's off track! Maybe starting to feel the pressure of Rockstar behind him. Rockstar knows what he's doing. He's been in here for 7 seasons. Will he go for it this lap? They bang wheels! Rockstar leads! There's yellow flags. There's a slow Red Bull. It's Oregon Boss. But that doesn't matter. Oh, really on the brakes for Rockstar. This is it. It'll be the last lap. Clarify will have the boost. Can he make one last overtake? One last move? Clarify sees it. It's so close. Lap. This is crucial for Clarify. He's letting Rockstar get away a little bit, but this is fine. This is fine for Clarify. If you look at Rod actually go for a move on iRacing Noob, it only matters if you can pull a 3-second gap, unless iRacing actually gets up. But let's look back at the front. Clarify has way more battery. Clarify has the mushroom. Clarify could go for an overtake here on the last lap of this race. He's burning the battery. Rockstar has nothing. Clarify has something. Will he go for the move for the lead? He went for it. Rockstar keeps it. He doesn't have the battery. Will Clarify go for a last send around the outside? Does he have the grip? He doesn't. And that might be it. Clarify needs to get a good exit, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Or will it? Will it? Clarify. He can't do it. He misses out by a 10th. And Rockstar wins the opening race in Australia. But what a treat of a race that we were just treated to today. A fight that might go down in the record books. That was unbelievable. We still have some fighting between Red and Ash. I think Ash just went off into the gravel. But Rockstar, he picked up the scraps for Mercedes today. Ash takes home P13. I'm pretty sure he got spun on the last lap or something along those lines. But Rockstar wins. Clarify, I'm pretty sure that is his best finish in ERS. iRacing takes him a podium after that pole. Never could quite keep with these two guys in front. Rod, too little too late, gets P4. Not a bad result for Williams. Haas 5-6, really good result for Haas. I believe that bumps him to second in the championship. But there are going to be some headlines for some specific teams